Is that big dream silently slipping away as not enough excuses pile up? We can let struggles break us or empower us. Today we'll transform excuses into rocket fuel to propel your purpose. Let's dive deep into the world of excuses. They might seem like comforting companions, assuring us that it's okay to put off our dreams, that it's safer to stay in our comfort zones. But these seemingly harmless thoughts are the very traps that snare our dreams. They're like quicksand. The more we struggle, the deeper we sink. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I don't have enough time"? It's a common refrain, isn't it? But let's peel back the layers of this excuse. What we're really saying is that we're not prioritizing our dreams. We're limiting our potential by allowing ourselves to be ruled by the clock, instead of seizing every opportunity to make our dreams a reality. It's easy to make our struggles our identity. When we face obstacles, we tend to label ourselves as the one who always fails, or the one who never has enough time. We get so entangled in these labels that we forget our superpowers. Yes, you heard it right, superpowers. Every one of us has unique strengths and talents that can help us overcome our challenges. But when we make our struggles our identity, we block these superpowers. We become our own kryptonite. The good news is that we can escape this excuse trap. It's not a life sentence, it's a pattern that we've fallen into, and patterns can be broken. We can choose to let go of the excuses that are holding us back. We can decide to step out of our comfort zones and step into our power. We can transform our struggles into strengths, our obstacles into opportunities, and our excuses into rocket fuel. It's time to break free from the excuse trap and embrace a new perspective. Are you ready? Your dreams are waiting. Don't let them slip away. Ignite your purpose with the power of your transformed excuses. Let's blast off towards a future where excuses are merely stepping stones on the path to success. Now let's delve deeper. What's beneath these excuses? It's time to expose them through radical honesty. We often find comfort in our excuses, but to truly progress, we must examine them closely. Begin by asking yourself, how has this excuse served me? You might find that it's been a shield protecting you from fear of failure or discomfort of change. But remember, growth sprouts from discomfort. Overcoming these fears of change and inadequacy is crucial. Change signifies progress, and inadequacy is simply a perception, not a reality. It's essential to understand that it's okay to be a work in progress. Now, I want you to ponder over your top excuse. Why do you cling to it? Is it out of fear, comfort, or perhaps it's a habit? Identifying the root of your excuse is a significant stride towards eliminating it. Honesty is the first step towards change. Are you ready to take the next step? You've identified your excuses. Now let's turn those excuses into rocket fuel. Introducing the RISE model. RISE stands for Review, Interrogate, Shift, and Experiment. It's a four-step process designed to help you transform your excuses into stepping stones toward your dreams. First, review. Look back at your excuses with a lens of self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that you've been making these excuses for a reason, perhaps to protect yourself from the fear of failure or rejection. But remember, it's okay to stumble. Every stumble is a step forward in your growth journey. Next, interrogate. Ask yourself, is this excuse actually true? More often than not, you'll find that it's not. We're excellent at creating stories that limit us. And these stories often seem so real that we believe them without question. But when we interrogate these stories, we expose them for what they really are. Just stories. Then shift. Reframe your excuses as feedback. If you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough, perhaps what you're really saying is that you need to develop more skills or gain more experience. An excuse can be a signpost pointing to what you need to improve. Finally, experiment. Design small, manageable experiments to build your confidence. For example, if your excuse is that you don't have enough time, experiment with different time management techniques. Maybe you'll find that waking up half an hour earlier or cutting out some TV time can free up space for your dreams. The RISE model is a tool, and like any tool, it's only as good as the person using it. It requires honesty, courage, and a whole lot of perseverance, but when used correctly, it can transform your excuses from obstacles into opportunities, from hindrances into rocket fuel. With the RISE model, you're not just overcoming excuses, you're using them to propel your dreams. You've got the tools to overcome your excuses. Now, Let's unlock your best self. It starts with understanding that winners don't just conquer challenges, they responsibly navigate through them. They approach difficulties with a mindset of growth and learning rather than avoidance. They embrace their struggles and use them as stepping stones to reach their highest potential. But remember, no one does it alone. Our resilience, our ability to bounce back from adversity, blossoms through community. The shared experiences, the camaraderie, the support, these are the nourishing roots that help us grow. They form a network of strength that empowers us to rise above any hurdles we face. And the cherry on top? Aligning your passion with a higher purpose. When you do what you love for a cause greater than yourself, you don't just unlock your best self, you ignite a spark that can inspire others. Unlocking your best self means embracing your struggles and turning them into your strength. We've journeyed through the nature of excuses and how to overcome them. Remember, we cannot control hardships, only our responses. Let's delve into a story that beautifully illustrates this principle. Imagine a parent working 2 jobs and raising 3 kids. They're tired, they're stretched thin, but they have a dream. They want to write a book, but the excuses pile up. Too busy, too tired, no quiet time. One day they decide to make a change. They start waking up an hour earlier each day, stealing moments of tranquility before the day begins. It's hard, but day by day, word by word, their dream takes shape, inspiring their children to chase their own dreams no matter the obstacles. Now it's your turn. What's your number one excuse? Share it, challenge it, overcome it. You have the power to blast through excuses and ignite your dreams. It's time to fuel your rocket and take off.